Last week we talked about a boy who turned up in Berlin, and he referred to himself, or everyone else referred to him, as Forest Boy because he said he had been living in the forest for 5 years and then his father died and then he buried his father under some leaves and some rocks.
No, I immediately loved the story. Okay, it was obviously not true, okay, but it was still a ton of fun and there was a lot of mystery around it.
Yeah.
So which family is he from? Did his dad really die? He says 5 years ago his mom died in a car accident. Did that really happen? Is his dad really buried in the forest? And he didn't speak, he spoke English, but with a slight accent, so you knew he was not a native speaker, but he wasn't a German speaker either, but he knew German. He said he was living in the forest for 5 years, but then he knew the internet. So there was something awesomely fishy about Forest Boy. So of course, and he wouldn't let his picture be taken and put out, but they snuck a picture of him anyway, put it out. Elbow from the sky, we now know who he is.
Okay, so he referred to himself as Ray, and he said he was a 17-year-old. It turns out that he is not a forest boy, nor is he a boy. He's a man. He's a 20-year-old by the name of Robert Van H. And it turns out that he was living in the Netherlands. He had some sort of drams in his life. We don't know what it is. And he decided he wanted to run away. So he ran away to Berlin to live the big city life. But like, what I don't understand is
why didn't you just do it? Like,
yeah, why did you have to go to the authorities?
So, well, look, so that leads to a couple of interesting things. First of all, he wound up, since he was, well, they thought he was underage because he said it, wound up being assisted by the state, right? So now they're saying, we're going to tax your ass. Okay, you owe us like, what, 30,000 euros or so?
Yeah, 30,000.
Okay, because you use our facilities. Maybe that's why he lied in the first place. Second of all, when you said he, and I saw in the headline, Forest Boy, not really a boy, I was like, oh no. Turns out he doesn't have any wood at all in his forest.
Oh my God. Couldn't help himself, couldn't help himself.
But it turns out it's just that he's not a boy, he's a man. And then I was like, oh, schwang, wang, wang. That is not as interesting. So, but I like guys who make up stories like this. They're inventive. You know, like, who would think to be, say, come out of the woods in Berlin and be like, I am Forest Boy? Like, who makes that up? Turns out he was studying marketing. I was like, you know what? It's pretty interesting marketing. Kind of want to hire the kid now, if he'll ever come out of the forest.